Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today's topic, we're going to talk about citizenship by investment. It's a pretty serious topic when you look at it, because now we're taking this whole travel thing, we're finding a location, and now we're going to financially invest in it, and it's a lot of money. Also, this could be considered your plan B, just in case if you're, like, say, in the United States and things are going a little bit too crazy, you can't tackle it anymore. This is your plan B exit plan. Having a home and citizenship in another country can be easy peasy for you just to exit, just in case, say, war breaks out or things are just too woke for you. Now you have a really good exit strategy out of the United States if you can't deal with it anymore. Now, me, I like the United States. I'm not renouncing my citizenship, nor am I encouraging anybody to do that. That is going to be your decision. But it's good to have a plan B just to get away. Or you can use this as your retirement place. You may not want to retire in the United States. You know, you want your dollar to stretch. So you want to do something like citizen by investment. But basically, what is it? Well, let's get into it. Citizenship by investment is when you make a financial investment in a country. Basically, the amount can range anywhere from $70,000. I've seen it that low. I've seen it as high as $500,000. It all depends on the country. Now, I know what you're saying. I ain't got that type of money. Relax, I got you. There's other ways. There's so many different ways. I'm going to tell you the most common way a lot of people do it. The most common way people do it is they buy property, real estate, which you don't have to do it all up front. You can do it through mortgage. So that's a good way of doing that. Now, again, you have to research the country that you want to do it in, because everybody's changing their stuff. Everything is ever so fluid with these requirements, because there's been some controversies, there's been some issues, and things are being changed around. Like, for example, in Portugal, they used to have the golden visa program, but they got rid of it because there's not enough housing available for foreigners, because they're buying up so much and they're jacking up the real estate prices, and the locals are getting mad. The same thing with Spain. So, what you need to do is do your due diligence when you're researching these countries that you're going to, and make sure check out a few things. And now I'm going to get to that in a little bit. Basically, everything starts, and this is the best way to start it. Start everything with temporary resident visas. That will set you onto a pathway, because you start providing a history with that country. Those are easy to get. In certain countries, other countries are going to require a little bit more. I know with Mexico is going to be pretty easy. Looking into that and see what's my limitations on this visa, getting this visa, what I can do, what I can't do, what I can get, what I can't get. There's a lot involved. So I'll start there. Other countries may have easier requirements as well. Some of these requirements may require you to live there for a certain amount of time. Others may be just like one day and that's it. Again, research. It is imperative that you do research, because you're going to be putting up a lot of money to do this. But the end results is going to be worth it if you choose the right country. And I'm going to talk about what you need to research so you can get an understand. But start off with the temp portion of it to build the history, and then later on we can jump into either getting residency or citizenship. Again, I wish I can tell you I'm not really a lawyer in this, and again, it's different countries. Different countries have different requirements, and you have to look at that to see how I'm going to be able to do that residency program. Research is going to be your best friend in this whole process. Research and confirming all that with whatever agency you're going to use to help you with this process. Try not to do this alone. Try not to. There are some agencies out there that will help you with this process. I will spend the money. But anyway, research. You're going to have to research a lot about the country. I've talked about the political environment, the economic environment, racism, classism, social ability, infrastructure, real estate market, a whole gamut of things I've previously talked about in other videos. You're going to have to bring all that together. Crime, another big one. You have to bring all that stuff together to make that decision and make it wisely. Because this is now a financial investment. Give you an example. Brazil. Buying a property, you can get some good properties on the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro. However, is there a resale market? If you buy a piece of property here, you pretty much, getting rid of it is not an option. I mean, if you even put it on the market, it's going to be a while before it sells. It's going to be a long time before it sells. Okay? That's something you need to consider. Because there is no resale market. It's more of a buyer's paradise than a seller's paradise. So that's something you need to keep food for thought. Not to mention, once you get your residency permit, you are subject to taxes. You will get taxed on top of anything you have in your home country. So if you have a home, car, bank account, and stuff in the United States, they are required to report that to Brazil, and you will be charged an extra 15% on your taxes. So you get taxed out. To include crypto and crypto wallets. So now, is this going to be feasible for me to spend all this money, $193,000 on a home to get residency? I got to pay Brazilian tax, and they're going to tax me because I'm got stuff in the United States. It makes no sense. Even if I was to start a business in Brazil, I'm going to be taxed out. You know what? So those are the things I'm talking about you need to look at. Plus you're in a place where there's high crime. Is all that going to be worth it? That's why I'm saying research is going to be your best friend. And you really need to sit down and have a come to Jesus meeting, whether this country is going to be it, or maybe I need something that's a little bit more tax friendly so my dollars can stretch a lot further. Because you want to stretch that dollar as further as you can, because there's other countries that's going to give you a lot better tax benefits. So this is where you're going to have to sit back and think, chasing women on the beach, is that going to be financially worth it in the end? I don't think so. In closing, let me just say this. Citizenship by investment, it's an opportunity for you to be a global citizen. Having a home in another country where you can use it as a vacation home, or your plan B just in case your chaos happens in the United States or whatever country you come from. You can find your own personal safe haven for you and your family, or just you, just to get off the radar. And there are places you can go to do that. And these are pretty much, you have to do research on these neutral countries on which is going to be beneficial for you in terms of your safety, your taxes, and other financial aspects, because you want to continue to reap those benefits of the US dollar and continue to stretch it the best way you can. But you have to look at the country, their tax systems, because once you get residency, you are a tax-paying citizen and you have to pay taxes. And even if the US dollar is strong, it's still money you're going to have to pay, and you're going to be paying more than what you think you're paying, if that makes sense to you. So this is a big jump, and it's a big movement, so you really got to do some really good research. As far as getting these permits and stuff, I would look at some of these companies that will help you get these permits. There are a couple of YouTubers out there that do like what they call digital nomads or nomad capitalists. He's one of the YouTubers out there, Nomad Elite. There's a couple others out there that will help you get residency or temporary residency permits that will guide you in that way. The information is out there. You just got to go research and search for yourself. So that being said, I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, safe travels, everyone.